What's going on, guys? DJ App here. Smash that like button.
Traptendo.
And today we're going to cover a nice little EQ hack using Ozone 7 to match a reference with a song that you're mixing. And I'm gonna use Future's Where You At featuring Drake and match it to the song that I'm mixing for Clenz called Tiptoe. So let's go ahead and do this, and I will show you how to get it done. Okay, so we have Ozone 7 open. I'm going to go on a hunt for the reference track here. And again, I want the Futures Where You At featuring Drake. And I'm going to make sure that it's muted so that I don't get any copyright strikes. Do keep in mind that I have this in WAV format. I ripped it down in WAV format for a reason, and that's because it is uncompressed that way. It will sound like the original on the CD. If you do rip it down in MP3, it will be compressed and introduce audio artifacts. And also, I am going to deselect these two modules because it already has this form of compression and all that to it, so it doesn't need that. I'm gonna now go to here, and I am gonna go to matching, and then we're going to record a reference in. And I'm gonna press play. I'm gonna stop, and now everything is good to go here. Now I'm gonna pull up the song that I need to match, and it will be Clenz's Tiptoe, which is a song that I produced. From here, let me go and find that, and now I'm going to select it and drag and drop it. Once from dragging and dropping here, I'm gonna go ahead and unmute. And for this, I'm going to go ahead and just turn off the modules for that as well for now. Now I'm going to go ahead and select on matching, and then I'm going to capture, and then I'm going to make sure it's on the busiest part of the song, and I'm going to select a little better part here, right here.
Damn, I love you, sexy little flexy little finance. See you in the street sporting nothing but designer.
So now that we have those together, now you can see the EQ versus each other. I'm going to go ahead and select the maximizer and dynamics because I don't have any forms of compression or limiting to this song. And now when I go and play both tracks together, you'll start hearing what I hear or what we see.
Damn, I love you, sexy little flex. Where your ass was at, dog, with niggas 1 feet. Where your sporting nothing but designer. Where your ass was at, dog, with niggas 1 feet. Where your ass was at.
So now that we hear both of them, now here's some other things I want to introduce to y'all. You have things like matching curve, which again, one of the things I like about Ozone 7 is that it has these quick tool tips right here. So you see it says vary the contour of the match curve. So, you know, I can go as far as smoothing this, and then, you know, adjust the amount. And then, you know, I can just play with both of them as I go. And from here, you know, I could just keep on, going back and forth until everything is good to go. So I'm not going to do that much smoothing, and might just adjust the amount a little bit. Until it sounds like how I want it to sound like. One of the key things, again, when you're doing this mixing and matching and whatnot, and even though I have the volume very low so you can hear me, is all this is just subjective EQing at the end of the day. So, you know, you just want it to sound as professional as possible. Also, you will notice that I did add in the dynamics and maximizer. I did tell y'all that I didn't compress or anything like that to the master when I was mixing this down, or when the project was being mixed down. So that is a key thing to, you know, being able to have your track ready from the reference, because the reference itself doesn't need any extra dynamics or maximizer, because obviously it's the record that you really want to reference. for that matter. So, you know, those are just key things that I just want to push in there to you guys. So that's basically about it. I hope you found this video to be helpful, this tutorial. And if you have any requests, leave them in the comment section. I'll definitely read them and get to them as soon as possible and reply and all that. Thank you guys. I'm DJ Av, and we are out of here.
Trap Tendo.